Hello guys, let us start the third topic, methods of teaching science. So methods of teaching science are the systematic ways or approaches used by a teacher to help students understand scientific concepts, develop skills and acquire scientific attitude. So whatever aims, values, objectives we have discussed, everything will be used in methods of teaching science. So there are systematic ways or approaches used by a teacher or a facilitator to help learners understand concepts, skills and acquire scientific attitude that is related to science. So in simple words, if we have to say, method means how science is taught. How are you teaching science? How is science taught is called method. So remember that. So the first important method is lecture method. So lecture method means your teacher explains the concept verbally. It is teacher-centered method. It is mostly teacher-centered method, and here teacher is active. Teacher explains the concepts verbally. So this method is useful for introducing a topic. It is not suitable for developing skills, and it does not promote scientific temper. So passive listening is equal to lecture method. Students are not active here. It is just listening. Only teacher is active. It is teacher centered, and there is no active participation of students. So that's why lecture method does not promote scientific temper. This is very important word coming every time. So scientific temper means thinking logically, believing in proof, not on beliefs. Okay, next second method is demonstration method. So here in demonstration method, the teacher performs experiments and students observe very carefully. So whenever the apparatus is limited, it is useful, and when the experiment is very complex, you can use this demonstration method. Here the teacher is main, so students is limited students participation. Here the teacher is active participant and performs the experiment. So teachers perform and student observe means it is called demonstration method. Third method is laboratory method. Here it is opposite of demonstration method. Here students perform experiments themselves. Learning by doing, this is called a practical method. Learning by doing method is laboratory method. L for laboratory, L for learning. Next, here scientific skills are developed by students. Here scientific attitude is promoted and highly recommended in science teaching. So when the teacher has to teach, has to introduce laboratory method to inculcate learning by doing, to inculcate skills and promote scientific attitude. Next, so hands-on experimentation by students means it is called laboratory method. Next method is project method. Project method means learning through real life problems. Students plan, execute and report. So it is project work where it develops creativity among students. It encourages teamwork, peer work, and it promotes applications of science. So here whatever the concept you are dealing with, you have to apply it in your project. Then you have to plan it, execute it and report it. So learning through projects and investigation means it is called project method. Next method is problem solving method. So here teaching through problems. So in physics you have problems, in chemistry you have problems, in biology you may have problems. So here's when the teacher teaches through problems, students will think, will analyze and find solutions by themselves. So here logical thinking is developed in this method. So that is reasoning ability is improved. No rote learning in this method, no memorization. So which method focuses on thinking and reasoning? It is called problem solving method. Next is heuristic method. In this method, students discover knowledge themselves. Teacher acts as a guide only. So here discovery learning is promoted. Inquiry based learning is happening. People ask questions and they think a lot, they discover things. It is very time consuming. So self-discovery by learners is heuristic method. So teacher, if she is choosing this method, it is more of students do, and teacher is just acting as a guide. Next method is inquiry method, in which learning happens through questioning and investigation. Emphasis on scientific method. Here questioning attitude of students is developed. Encourages hypothesis and experimentation. So more of questions, more of research, more of experimentation happens. So learning by inquiry, asking questions and questioning the teacher, thinking more, asking doubts, everything happens in the inquiry method. Next is the discussion method. Teacher and students discuss the concepts. Interaction, communication is developed. Encourages interaction, improves communication, clarified doubts. Not suitable for all topics. There may be some topics which cannot be discussed in a group, so it is not suitable for all topics. So teacher student interaction happens in which method means it is discussion method. So don't get confused. Lecture method develops scientific skills. No, laboratory method is not teacher centered, it is student centered. Heuristic method encourages inquiry, not discourages. And project method focuses only on theory. No. So best science teaching method, it has to be student centered and activity based. Activity, practical based, learning by doing, project based. So most recommended method would be laboratory method, inquiry method, activity based or project based. Lecture alone is not prepared. Along with some lecture, you need the different method, other methods also. Thank you.